And I didn't tell you that. I'm just reading what this word says. Well, Bishop told me to do that. No, Bishop, please do not. I'm just reading this word. I think what we need to do is understand what the word is saying. All right? Let me just read this. What we are dealing with is culture. We're dealing with culture. At the time this scripture was written, praise the Lord, the man and his wife was totally in charge of their children. It was the man. He was the head of the house. Praise the Lord. He was in charge of his daughters. The daughter had no say in whatever happens to her. She was totally in the hands of her dad. Praise the Lord. So this culture, this is apparently today, this is not today's culture. This was back then culture, when the man ruled his house, when he was in charge. Are y'all still with me? And so before his daughter even reached the age of marriage, he had the right to select a mate for her. He would get with Sister Jones and said, I got a daughter that's getting blooming, praise the Lord, and you got a son that is growing. Let's you and I get together and our children get married. They had nothing to do with that. It was their parents did the picking for them. They had no right to pick them. If I picked a man for my daughter, and before we picked him, I felt within myself, my daughter is not mature enough to get married to this fella. This fella done went off and acted a fool. And I don't want my daughter to get tied up into that. I think I'm going to renege on this promise. The man has the right to say to the other individual, no, we're going to put this off for a while. And I'm going to let my daughter remain a virgin to another time. Praise the Lord. It was not saying that he could do what he wanted to do with her. He's saying that in this culture and in this time, if he wants to break away from the arrangement that his daughter was in, he had the right to let her remain a virgin or take her out of that situation. Okay. Let him do what he will. He sinneth not. I did not sin by removing her from this arrangement. Okay. I did not sin by telling her that's not the way we ought to go. I did not sin by saying, look, hey brother, I like you good as a fella, but I don't like you good enough for my son-in-law. I have not sinned. So will I spend a whole lot of money on getting this arrangement? Too bad. We done arranged for so many people to come, and we done got so many groups coming to sing, and we done spent a whole lot of money on the food. Just too bad. Amen. I don't think I want my daughter to get tied up into that. And did the man sin? No, he didn't sin. He just removed her from that situation that he thought was unright. Now, when it says, let him do what he will, hallelujah, this is what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about the man that she was going to get married to. It was talking about her dad, her father. Let me say that again, because I don't want nobody to go off and say, well, Bishop said, no. It was talking about her father had the right to do what he will. He said that now. Go ahead, Bishop. Is you clear on that? It was talking about the girl's dad, or if she didn't have a dad, she has a what do they call them? An individual that watches out.
Guardian. A guardian.
Guardian. Praise the Lord. A guardian. That's who he was talking about over her, and that guardian was responsible for her. That's who we're talking about. He can do what he will. That means he can give her in, or he don't have to give her in. But as far as doing any other stuff, it's wrong.
Amen. All right, Bishop. Good word, sir.